substitutions. I told him that it was rather difficult to prepare this game. Probably the most difficult game I ever played, because Sundowns is an unbelievable team. You know that. I don't need to. I'm not making any kind of bluff. You know it. So, and as much as realistic as I could be, the most chances I would have to be successful in the approach on the game, because one thing is play, another thing is compete. And maybe we could not play in this game in the same level, but we could compete in the same level, and that was important to put on the pitch. But to compete on the right way, we had to have a tactical approach that would allow us to close as much as possible the spaces, the individual quality, the tactical variants that we could see on the pitch. And I really tell you, yesterday I had a meeting at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We almost had no time to practice in between the two games with the trip, and here we didn't know if someone was watching our training, so we didn't make any big tactical work. But we had a couple of meetings scheduled, and we had a meeting at 2 o'clock, and I cancelled it. I was not ready to tell the players how we should start the game. I had to sit with some of them and discuss. And that's how we started the game, in the tactical, that together, me and some of the players, we discussed it, and then in the night, after dinner, that was the moment. So I took the afternoon to prepare that meeting. That was the moment when I presented the players how we should start the game, knowing that it would be the beginning of a big crusade, let's say. And it was like that exactly during the game. First of all, Sundowns, as you understood, they changed a little bit concerning the first game. The approach was different, much wider, using more the flanks rather than the middle than we saw in the first game. Clever, obviously, tried to find solutions. Anyway, we were prepared for more closing the inside spaces. So even when we saw the lineup, we had to immediately prepare ourselves for something different, because with the players that we saw in the first 11, even the system could be different. Even 3 central defenders could be a system that to use. And and after during the game, I had to reinforce maybe the both flanks. Making one thing I don't like. I don't like my wingers to follow the fullbacks of the opponent. I don't like that. But we had to do it. I had to be realistic on the approach, and being realistic, as I said, the approach made me and my team closer to that's my job, to make my players be closer to having the chance of winning. And after the game, I changed players to reinforce their effort, because they were tired. Most of them were tired. It was important to reinforce the middle. It was important to reinforce the flanks, and then in the end to give some chances for us to also put in some respect the defense. And I would finish this tactical approach as I began, with big respect for the opponent. And I don't want. We made a good job, but there's no winners without the right moments, and we had our team in the right moments with some chance. But chance demands effort and organization.